A cold case rape and kidnapping has been solved after nearly 20 years. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Mike Jackson.
And I'm Colleen Marshall. It's all part of the Columbus Police Department's Cold Case Initiative, testing DNA from old cases in the hopes of finding a match. NBC4's Courtney Yoon joins us live now from the Columbus Police Academy. Investigators are finally able to give answers to a victim who has waited 20 years for justice. Courtney?
Mike and Colleen, this is the man that police have been looking for all those years and finally caught 45-year-old Joseph Carter. And Sergeant Terry McConnell with the Sexual Assault Unit with the Columbus Police say they're very excited to finally be able to bring justice and closure to this victim after suffering for many years from this crime of being raped and kidnapped. And we're going to show you a little bit of video of where this happened all of those years ago. This is Beatty Park, where back in August of 1997, an 18-year-old woman was walking home alone from a friend's house at 4 in the morning when police say Joseph Carter, who is now 45 years old, violently attacked and raped her. At the time, DNA evidence was recovered by police, but it wasn't until September of last year, nearly 20 years later, that they linked evidence back to Carter. Sergeant McConnell says solving this case would not have been possible without the technological advancements of the last 5 years. He says they took these DNA samples all those years ago with the hope that someday they'd be able to find a suspect.
Hopefully we get a lot more DNA hits back and can knock on the door of a few more victims and let them know that we've resolved their case.
And here's a mugshot of the suspect, Joseph Carter. He was found and arrested in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and extradited back here to Ohio and is now in the custody of the Columbus Police. Sergeant McConnell says he's had several other violent charges, including some for drugs, manslaughter, domestic violence, and many others. And this is not the only cold case that police are working on, and Sergeant McConnell tells us that there will be many more cold cases cracked open in the future. Live in Columbus, Courtney Yoon, NBC4.
Thank you so much, Courtney. Now, Columbus Police started their cold case initiative back in April of 2013. Since then, detectives tell NBC4 they've reviewed 696 cold cases. 37 different suspects have been identified, and of those, 26 have been indicted or arrested. NBC4 will continue to follow these investigations, and we will bring you updates on air and online at NBC4i.com.